Hey, Minecrafters, guess what? It's Kimise, and I'm back for another episode of Kimisecraft. So today, what are we going to do today? Well, we're going to do something I should have done a long time ago. So part of what I have been what we've been doing here in the city is we've been building this place to be a great landing spot for any new players and everything, so that there's easy places for them to get what they need. Like for instance, we got armor shops available. We've got bookshops. Thank you, Whoops. I hope Whoops is doing good. I haven't spoken with him for a while, but I've also been off of the game for a little while, so it's been some time. Oh, look at that. Did you see that? My copper chest that I put in last week has done that. So if you don't wax your copper, even the new chests and stuff, they'll change. But anyways, one of the things I've been wanting to do around here is just make things all ready to go, and that way if you come in here, you can get some basics that you need and go out and start your base build and everything. Even to the point where if you come over, well, of course, we've got the stables there where you can get yourself a horse too if you want to go ahead and get one of those. We have our steak area where you can get some food, of course, you know, and some basics for your wheat. Boy, I need to come through here and do some of that again. It's always something to do, right? Got it, because we got all the farms. Of course, we've got our sugarcane farm, which is great for paper and stuff. Cane imports, vine imports if you need vines. Still got plenty of vines in here, but it's about time to harvest again, so that's cool. And then over here we've got our wart imports, plenty of warts here for everybody who needs warts for potions. Okay, and then if you just come down here, I've been building these farms now for a little while, you know, here in the area with all these great warehouses, and we've labeled them stuff such as the snow importer. So if you come on up here, I don't know if you guys knew this, but we do have a snow thing where you can go ahead and grab yourself some snow, you know, and I believe, yep, very, very simple, you know, so nothing crazy, but just like a lot of little basics and stuff that you would want to get. Like for instance in here, cocoa beans, plenty of cocoa beans, and you can go ahead and harvest your own cocoa beans as well. And I think, oh yeah, I forgot, we also got the cactus imports. I wonder how the cactus farm is doing. I've not checked on the cactus farm in quite a while. We'll walk down here and check. This is one of those automatic things where you can just come in and grab cactus as, oh, that's a beautiful thing. Look at all that cactus. Just kind of does its own thing, and it's doing great from what I can see. So no problems there. And I think that was the last big farm I put. Yes, because we got this big open area in here as well, and open area here and here. I would love to get ideas, guys. Where's some more great indoor farms we can add? Because we got these two big areas. We could do a vegetable farm. Yeah, we could do that. And we also have this large area in here as well. So we got two large areas and a couple of smaller ones that are perfectly ready for different little farms. But I want to go ahead and do utility, guys. And there used to be one. I know where it is. Orange Face has like put one in one of his buildings over there. But I want to have one that's really easy to find, and that'd be a really good addition to the area, and that would be a super smelter that's just super easy to get to. So I picked this area. Now I will say that Orange Face had put a super smelter up in here at one point before, but I want to go ahead and add a super smelter in here again. So I'm going to spend some time, guys. We're going to do some designing of a smelter that we can come up here and use anytime we want. I also got to figure out a fuel source. Not sure what fuel sources we were using that Orange has been using, and there's always lots of good options for sources, but I'm going to go ahead and be digging that because I need a super smelter here in this area that's going to really work for us. I do have one at the main base, or should I say my mega base that still has a lot of work to do. But this city here has become my mega base, kind of, sort of, for quite a while. So I want to go ahead and make sure we have a super smelter, because right now I need one for bricks. Yep, need one for bricks. So I'm going to build a super smelter in here, guys. Haven't done one for a while. So let me go ahead and get the resources together, and we'll walk you through some of the build. See you guys in just a little bit. Hey guys, Kimise, I'm back, and I did a thing. So let me walk you through it. It's a very simple build, and I will tell you exactly how I've got this thing running. So first off, we have two chests up there. You'll see those. Those are my fuel chests right there, and that up there is my chest for whatever I'm smelting. These are the switches that turn them on. Right now I have my fuel chests on, so I have two mine carts. Let me show you what's going on here. So I have two mine carts which are delivering the fuel, going back and forth, making sure that the fuel's up. For fuel, I'm using carpets. Yep, and I'm using a carpet dupe. Yeah, so sue me, okay? I'm taking advantage of a game. Alrighty, and there we go. Now, I went ahead and used some tracks to go ahead and keep the carts being able to go back and forth. That way they can go ahead and fill up these things. I've got levers I'm using to power those tracks on that end of it. Right? It's a very simple design. I do it by 8 because I believe that's, well, that's when the carts need to be powered up anyways, like every 8, I believe, something like that. And we have copper mine hearts. I'll take the stuff from the chest and we'll go run it. And we're about to do its maiden voyage, guys. So let's go ahead and see if this design works. Very simple design. Let's go ahead and turn on the rest of them and look at that. Oh my goodness, they're all lighting up. And okay, so the problem with this design is that right there, because it's locked these 2 hoppers. So that sucks. So I think what I'd have to do is come up with a different design that's not going to lock those hoppers. Huh. Yeah, that's kind of the problem at the moment. So I've got to figure out how to build this without locking those hoppers. And I'm not quite sure. Yep, not quite sure. So I wonder, well, I don't want to undo it right now because it's all working. And it doesn't look like it's dropping anything in there anyways. Yeah, so as long as it's not dropping any of my stuff in there, I think I'll be fine with that. But there we go. I think if I change the way I power this rail, like maybe come out here and have it powered out here, I think that would probably fix that. But there we go. Okay, let's see what's going on. And there we are. We are getting the bricks, and they are coming in fast and furious. So right now what I do is I have these filled up with a whole bunch of clay. And the reason why I did the clay, or should I say the reason why I'm doing the bricks right now, just like that, is because I need a lot of bricks to finish my build. Yes, on the you know what I'm talking about. Yes, the big museum build. And so that's one of the reasons why I decided to build a big super smelter, so I could smelt a ton of bricks, so I could go ahead and do that. In fact, let's go ahead and do a quick run over. So if we head over here, we can head over to the museum, which is the big dome that we have going on over here. Now, I've been trying to think of what else to build, and I'm thinking right now that we're going to go ahead and do another dome build right here. So we'll have like a big dome and a small dome here for where the elevator is. Now, I'm not really worried about having roof access up here, but I definitely want to go ahead and get all the inside decorations built up. Like I want to get the 2 staircases going. I want to get the arches over there to the 2nd floor. And of course, fly down here. I want to get in here and I want to build a truck. If you guys know a good truck design that you see online, if you're digging around, show me a good truck design, because I want a big delivery truck like stationed right out here where we're unloading boxes and crates of museum stuff in here and get that going. I also got to come up with a lift design. Yep, a lift design right there. Not to mention, I also need to come down here and I need to go ahead and design shelving and stuff for all the back stock for the museum. So those are things that we're working on. But to be able to have gone up there and done the next step is I really needed a lot of bricks, because I was running out of bricks, and whoops, my brick supplier, who runs the store, he hasn't been on the server for a little while. Mainly, we all took a break from the server for a couple months. Now that I'm back on and serving, hopefully we'll see Whoops popping back on now and then. Now that we've got the server update and everything, I hope he's doing well. Definitely always appreciate him building on the server. But, I also understand sometimes you guys got to take a break. So let's go ahead and check it out. So I'm really happy that I've got my own super smelter going and everything, because this is definitely going to save us a lot of time as the bricks start coming in. Okay, guys, so there we go. That's where we're at now. Catch you later. Be back in just a few moments. Hey guys, Kimise, I'm back, and I started working on the stairs. I'm not sure if I really like how they're turning out. I think I need to center them some more. Yeah, sometimes doing a big grand staircase can be kind of tough. But there's some challenges to this room, like for instance how big this big platform is. And right now we got them kind of going up and turning and squirrely, but definitely the landing up here is way too small for what we need it to be. So definitely I need to rework this a little bit. Like first off, maybe I should do maybe I should do the landing. Sorry, there was a moth flying into my head. Do the landing first. Maybe then we can like twist them down and have them go a little bit further down here. Maybe then we can take this big center area and maybe shrink it down some. Yeah, that might be the way to go. I don't know. Got a lot to work to do here, you know. And then we need to have something cool like right here in the center. Then we got to decide if those are going to step down and we're going to keep it this low, or we're going to raise everything up a level. Boy, this museum is going to be a lot of work, guys. I'll tell you what, a lot of work. But I am very proud of all the little things that we've done. So, unfortunately, guys, yep, I think we're going to call it there. So, I hope you guys had a good time. I had a good time. Ooh. Sorry, just trying to get the right spot, right? So, I hope you guys had a good time watching. I had a good time watching. We got a lot of work done. I built a new super smelter for the area, and we got a whole bunch of bricks and everything, and we're making stuff look pretty and nice, and everything's working good. I hope everybody's having a great day, and I hope to see you again next week. So,